Hey, it's another great day in Denver, Colorado, and today we are in an amazing community called Central Park. Not Central Park, New York, but Central Park, Denver. So we're going to give you all the information you need to know about it. So stick around. We're going to get to it right now. Hi, I'm Michelle Wise.
And I'm Cheryl Crown.
And we are living in Denver, Colorado. So if you're thinking about making the move to Denver, or maybe you already live here and you're looking to move within the Denver city limits or the metro area, then you've come to the right place.
Because we live here, we can give you the inside scoop on everything Denver. So please be sure to tap the bell below for notifications and subscribe to our channel so that you'll be the first one to know the next time we drop a new video.
Yep, and while we make these videos for fun, and we have so much fun making them, we are licensed realtors in the state of Colorado. So the purpose behind these videos is to basically to inform you, to give you all the information you need to know about the Denver metro area. But if you are ready to make a move or want more information, then make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of our information is down below.
We get calls and emails every single day, and Michelle and I personally respond to each and every one. So regardless of your time frame, we've totally got you covered. So with that, let's get into Central Park.
Yep.
Okay, so Central Park, Colorado. So Central Park was formerly known as Stapleton. And several years ago, they changed the name for a variety of reasons, and it has turned into this massive, just amazing place to eat and live and drink and shop and enjoy the lifestyle that Colorado has to offer.
Yep, and Central Park actually isn't the city. The city is actually Denver, but you feel like you're kind of in your own little city here. I mean, it feels like Central Park should be a city.
Well, it's its own zip code, so 80238 is the zip code here in Central Park, and it's actually the closest master planned community to downtown Denver. So you're talking like straight shot down I-70, and you can be in downtown in 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, super close. Super close to the airport too. You just go the opposite direction on I-70 and you're out at the airport in about 10-15 minutes also. Okay, so I wanted to jump into the computer real quick and kind of give you an overlook of what is from a map of where Central Park is. So if you look here on my map, you can see this is the Denver metro area. So right here is downtown Denver, airport's over here, and then the foothills are all over here on the west side of town, mountains, etc. So this section right here is considered Central Park. And as we said earlier, it used to be called Stapleton. They've done a name change because this is where our airport used to be in Denver prior to it expanding over here into Denver International Airport. But Stapleton Airport was the only international airport in Denver for years and years and years, probably up until the late 80s or so, maybe the early 90s, and then it expanded out here. So what they did is they again created this, turned that whole neighborhood or whole airport into some neighborhood space. And so they call it now Central Park. And you'll see when we talk about the north side and the south side of Central Park being divided by I-70. Again, I-70 is the highway that is our major east-west interstate that runs straight through the middle of Colorado. And it's kind of the most people take up to get to the mountains. And so again, north up here, south down here, and the southern part right in through here is where the airport used to actually be. But again, it's pushed across the highway over here. The nice thing about it is you have all kinds of great shopping and amenities. So not only are you in a great neighborhood here of having master planned area that is one of the only newer build large stake neighborhood in the Denver city limits, you have, with that comes all the great amenities that come with that. So shopping, community, sense of community. And here's the park that's actually in what the area is named after, Central Park. But you have, Stanley Marketplace is a great little shopping area. Used to be an aviation building. Stanley Aviation is now kind of one of those restaurants, boutique shops, all under one rooftop, but it's still got a little sense of aviation to it. You also have the Light Brewery, which is in this section right here off of Martin Luther King, and that's where the old air traffic control tower is and still is, that's now owned by the brewery. And then houses and apartments and condos, you name it, it's there. And it also, you can see it borders a lot of natural space here, Sand Creek Park, which is not technically part of Central Park, but it is right there. So again, obviously available to the residents of Central Park. And then if you go, one thing I wanted to mention too is Anschutz Medical Center's right here. So this used to be Fitzsimmons Medical Army Base, and it has since left as a medical military base. It's now Anschutz. So if you need to be close to a hospital or you work at a hospital, this is a great location to get over to that. And then if you cross over I-70 here, mostly your options are going to be Havana. This is Central Park Boulevard here that goes across, and then also Quebec. And it takes you over here to this north section of Central Park. And within that, you have a big shopping mall called Northfield. It's here, lots of shops. There's tons of restaurants and outdoor space. There's a big outdoor store over there, Target, grocery stores, and again, a lot of restaurants. So it's going to give you a sense of community. It's going to give you the amenities that you want, and you're going to be in the heart of Denver. So very unique area here in Denver. It's not you're not going to find this in many other places. So this is a great place if that's what you're looking for. And then we also touched on Dick's Sporting Good Park, not technically in Central Park, but it's right here. That's where the Rapids play, and a lot of youth sports go on there too. So just wanted to jump in real fast. Let's get back to it and we'll go from there.
Yes, and with the I-70 expansion that's been going on, which is super cool because the highway actually goes under the ground, and on top of the highway, they're building parks and recreation areas and pickleball courts and tennis courts and all sorts of really cool things. So that expansion's about halfway done, and it's really helping like with congestion on I-70, and it's really adding to the beauty because now you don't look at the road, you look at all the beautiful parks and things that they've built instead.
Yep. And then, you just stay on I-70 after you go through that section of I-70 that's built upon top of it, and you can take I-70 straight to the mountains. So to get to the mountains from here, you're probably about 30 minutes away, a little bit further east because we are on the east side of Denver Metro, downtown Denver. But again, straight shot on I-70, and it almost doesn't get easier than that.
And because Denver is such an old city with most of the homes being built in the 40s and 50s, people who still want really great access to the city, but they want a newer build, love it here. So that's the big draw.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this actually used to be our airport. So back when I was growing up here, it was Stapleton International Airport. And with the growth that Denver had experienced, they decided they need to build a bigger, better airport. So they moved the airport out northeast of Denver. When they were first talking about that, everybody thought it was practically in Kansas. It's not, but that's how the rumor was. But now it's a big, beautiful airport out there. But they redeveloped this area into this fabulous master plan community. And you'll still see aspects of the airport here. There's still the old space
air traffic control tower.
Yep, that's still here. It's actually a brewery now called Flight Brewery. Then there's also several of the airlines have their training centers here. So United Airlines still has a training center here, and there's other pockets that still show that aviation piece. But beyond that, this is all built in the last 20 to 30 years, and they're still building. Like you'll see in some of our video, they're still building condos, townhomes, single family homes, and
on the north side. And right now there are over 30,000 Denver residents that actually live in Central Park. There are 100 business owners, so that goes to show that you have lots of opportunities for shopping and dining and that type of thing.
Yeah, we're actually sitting here in the middle of this pocket park right here, and we're surrounded by a pizza place, a bakery, an ice cream store, a yoga studio, and just on the out and above all this is apartments and condos. So there's an amphitheater right here behind us. This is a pocket park with a water feature. Kids are actually playing in it right now. And then, you just keep pushing out and there's more and more homes. So multiple little pocket parks like this exist. And
with the 12 different neighborhoods that exist in Stapleton, I-70 divides Central Park into the north and south. On the north side, you find all the shops and restaurants and that type of thing. And then you also find it on the south side. So you don't have to leave your southern location where you're living.
Cross over the highway.
Right.
Yeah. And you'll see that, even though it's divided by the highway, they still have a great sense of community here. Sometimes it is a little bit more in these little individual neighborhoods within it, but as a whole, there's a lot of Central Park pride for people that live here, and so they do events together, they do events separately. There's a big mall area called Northfield, and then even just a little further north on the north side of actual Central Park is the big sports complex called
Dick's Sporting Goods Park.
Yep. And that's actually where the Colorado Rapids play. So there's a stadium in there that holds, I don't know, 15,000 people maybe. And they do all the professional sports there. They'll do concerts there. And then on the outskirts of that park, there's about 25 other soccer fields. So it's a massive park, and they do, youth sporting events there. So a lot of activity, a lot of great things to do here in Central Park, on top of just all the benefits that the housing has.
So I did mention there are 30,000 Denver residents, over 30,000 who live here, and they have 8,000 homes and 2,000 condominiums currently built here in Central Park. And something else that I thought was really awesome for our clients is they offer fixed income options. So you can actually get a condo for like they start at $225,000. So if you want any more information on that, please give us a call, because we have all sorts of information we can share with you and lenders that can help you with that.
Yeah, and that's for, income restrictions, so that's that. But you would never know that, like, not to sound judgy, but you would never know that here, because this is a top-notch neighborhood with a variety. So that's the nice thing here too, is you get a lot of diversity. You'll find the whole gamut of housing options here.
Yeah, absolutely. Currently there are 6 builders building in Central Park. As far as amenities go, we just wanted to touch base on that a bit. This community has obviously a ton of parks. There are over 60 parks, with more to come, is what they advertise, and they have over 60 miles of paved trails. So that's really nice for bike riding or
dog walking, running,
rollerblading, or whatever it is you want to do. Yeah, so I think that pretty much wraps it up. So we will...
Oh, they have a rec center here too.
Oh, that's right. 57,000 square feet.
Yeah, that's huge.
For the rec center.
That's totally huge. So again, there you've got all your workout classes, workout facilities, swimming pool. I even think they have an indoor track. Don't quote me on that, but I think they do. And so just, again, this neighborhood offers all kinds of amenities, all kinds of differences, and it's the place to be in Denver.
And all of our clients that we've helped move here love it. So that speaks volumes.
I know. I was looking for them as we were walking around. We've actually had several that have moved over here, and kind of keep my eye out, see if we know anybody. Okay, so this was Central Park. So again, one of the best communities here in Denver, and amenities galore, options galore. If that's what you're looking for in a newer, you want to be in Denver, but in a newer built community, age of home, etc., this is it. This is where you need to be. So if you want more information, make sure you give us a call or shoot us a text, send us an email, get in touch with us one way or the other. We're happy to get you that information. And again, don't forget to like our channel, subscribe, and give us feedback. So until next time, we'll see you then.
Bye.